here for the...
A very interesting entrance, and Pitbull Anderson might be wondering what is going on here. Here's Sugarfoot Cunningham, most intriguing, sporting the Egyptian look. So we're getting set for this World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Championship here at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're set for the introductions. Let's rejoin Michael Buffer.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we in the Thomas & Mack Center present he brings a record of 53-3, 42 KOs. Introducing the challenger, Chris the Pitbull Anderson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim. He's from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada now, living and fighting out of Los Angeles, California. He weighed in at an official 138 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this five-time undefeated world champion has a record of 43-0 with 20 KOs, presenting the World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham.
And there you have it as we get set for this title bout. And the final instructions from the referee, Corey Schaefer.
The kickoff meeting after 8 rounds for the championship in the world. Let's do it.
Now we have yet another special treat, another guest celebrity joining us. Let's make way for actor Chuck Norris, star of countless movies around the world. And Chuck, welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Very nice to meet you. And
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to have you alongside. I know you're also here in Las Vegas. I mentioned it before to promote your anti-drug campaign. I know you'd like to say a few words about that.
Peter Cunningham with the black and gold, and his challenger, Chris Anderson, 53-3 with the blue and yellow.
Cunningham, hard-kicking Sugar Ray Leonard, as he tells us. He says Anderson will try to turn the fight into a war. And Cunningham, in the black and the gold, told us we'll see both Western style and Muay Thai style tonight from him. He's very disciplined and a master of the gym.
This is an 8-round fight, 3-minute rounds, 1-minute rest period. Knees are allowed. They can score knees from the waist to the armpits.
It's the scoring on a 10-point plus system, 3 scoring judges. No minimum kickbacks. And very interesting footwear there by Anderson, I might add.
And those are plastic pads.
With the toes protruding out.
They want to protect their ankle.
Actually, the pads, it saves the fighter as much as it does the guy who's kicking. Many times that prevents injuries to the shins as well. So a lot of times the fighters wear them for their own protection.
Chuck, when you see this kind of action, and we are seeing some good action here, do you get the urge to climb into the ring yourself, or would you...
Not with Pete Cunningham, no. I'd rather watch.
You're not blaming he is.
Petey, I've worked out. I've trained with Petey, and he's just a tremendous fighter. Very elusive. It's hard to hit, as you can tell. He's having a hard. Chris is having a hard time hitting Petey, and because he's so elusive as a fighter.
That's right. He also teaches the sport. He teaches Chuck Norris among other notables and celebrities. Is there one thing that stands out most in your mind, Chuck, that you learned the most from Mr. Cunningham?
Well, of course, the main thing is being able to coordinate your hands and feet in a boxing-type manner. A little bit different than karate itself. It's more of a combination of boxing techniques along with the kicks. It's a little different than the traditional karate system.
And Sugarfoot Cunningham with a high kick to the face there, missing with the right. And he's got a movie coming out called Rage and Honor. So everybody's trying to get into the
Well, he's a handsome young guy, you know. He's very articulate, and I think he'd do well as an actor.
Cunningham's incredibly in shape.
And both go down as Anderson just put on top. Look at Cunningham, ready to go. He was perched like a snake, ready to snap right back at Anderson. Cunningham trains very hard, has a battery of people around him all the time, make sure he's in shape. And that is it for round one. This is scheduled for 8. Take a good look at Pete Sugarfoot Cunningham, very flamboyant.
His hand is down.
Even winking to somebody. As we are getting set for round 2 of the World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Championship. A man who does not quit, very determined. Here we go, round 2. This is the third of 5 fights on tonight's big card here at the Thomas & Mack Center, all leading up to the explosive main event, the heavyweight championship, Dennis Alexio and Bronco Sikatic. Steve Albert along with Bob Wall, former karate champion, and Chuck Norris ringside here.
Pete Cunningham, the black and gold, and Chris Anderson from Florida with the blue.
Cunningham comes up smiling sarcastically.
That'll just inspire Cunningham.
And down goes Cunningham again. Now let's see if they count.
No, it's real slippery up there. Kathy's arm are slipping up there. Even Kathy Long was slipping.
Yeah, the super canvas is very slippery.
Yeah.
But the first was ruled a knockdown. The second time was a slip. And that's got to give Anderson a lot of confidence, no matter what.
No question about it. That's going to inspire Chris Anderson's game.
Well, that is a sizzling kick by Cunningham.
Oh, nice left hook by Pete Cunningham. Snap Anderson's head back and fire over the right hook and leg.
Not lose control.
Anderson's got 42 knockouts and 53 wins, so clearly he can hit.
Cunningham with a little Floyd Patterson peekaboo style there. Now things have settled down considerably after the frantic display by both fighters earlier on. Looks like Cunningham's trying to measure Anderson out.
Allows you for the leg, but blocked by Cunningham.
Now they just go to the center of the ring, and Anderson is shaken up. I think that was a kick to the groin or the knee. Schaefer. He's giving Cunningham a warning. That was apparently a kick to the groin. There is no minimum kick rule tonight.
Leg kicks are not everywhere except towards the groin and the kneecap. Actually, the knee joint. And they're allowed to use knees to the midsection only.
And round 2 comes to an end. We're with Chuck Norris and Bob Wall. And Chuck, what?
Oh, here we go. Chris Anderson on the right. Nice left hand by Cunningham. Big Sugarfoot Cunningham scoring with that left hook there.
for round 3. This is scheduled for 8 rounds for the World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Championship. A great look at the bell, and that signals the start of round 3. As I look around, good crowd on hand here at the Thomas and Mack Center, enjoying the action. A very lively, exuberant crowd.
Nice round kick by Cunningham to the back of the leg of Chris Anderson.
Sugarfoot Cunningham was put to the canvas, much to his surprise, in the last round. But he said it was a slip.
You don't see that much from Pete Cunningham.
Outside the ring, almost cerebral. Pete Cunningham, fascinated by William Shakespeare. He's a science plus. He loves anthropology, and he loves the right. That was a stinging right to the face of Anderson.
Chris Anderson likes chess and scuba diving, so he obviously is playing a little of his chess here with a very clever, crafty fighter in Pete Cunningham.
And fighting may be in Cunningham's genes. His grandfather was a boxer. I don't think Anderson expect that. Should never turn his back. A very awkward position for the Pitbull.
Yeah, he was a little slow in turning around there.
I think Pete now is figuring out the fighter. You know, I think he was a little tight the first 2 rounds. I think now he's starting to relax and start playing his own game of fighting. And that's a hit front.
Because generally Cunningham does control the pace of his fights, don't you think?
Yeah, he does. But as you know, Chris is an unorthodox fighter. He's like a bull. They call him the Pitbull or something, don't they?
That's right. I think the Pitbull.
Yeah, so you can tell he doesn't move and just comes charging straight in, and he's strong.
And he's doing just that right now. Straight ahead comes the Pitbull, and Cunningham answering back. But now Corey Chief, the referee, gets them back into the center.
Chris Anderson was the lightweight world champion and a Golden Gloves champion, so he had a lot of boxing experience.
He was a Golden Gloves champ at the tender age of 13. So he has fought for many years. He's 24 years old. Cunningham described by his handles as champion outside the ring as well as inside.
He's a fabulous human being. He really is. He's a bright guy. Nice leg kick by Cunningham.
Final seconds, round 3.
Good left hand.
And there's the pulling effect of Anderson, and he took one right in the midsection. I think another warning, though, from the referee, Corey Schaefer.
One-of-a-kind dedication to the man who started it all, Bruce Lee. This tribute marks the first time anything has ever been created and dedicated strictly to his memory. Set in a white gold-trimmed 13 by 16-inch frame, this tribute comes with an actual full-color photograph of a never-before-released picture of Bruce Lee, taken by friend and fellow actor John Saxon. A reproduction of Bruce's school insignia, highlighted with a quotation that he is most remembered for, accent the tribute. The coin is 1 ounce .999 pure silver and is a limited edition of only 10,000. Each tribute comes with a certificate of authenticity and is individually numbered. To get your tribute to Bruce Lee, phone 1-800-554-BLEE. That's 1-800-554-BLEE.
All right, as we head into round number 4, hope you can take part in that Bruce Lee tribute. This is scheduled for 8 for the World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Championship between Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham in the black with the gold trim and Chris Pitbull Anderson in the blue with the gold. And to this point, it has been mostly Sugarfoot.
Oh, nice right there, yeah.
Sugarfoot was decked on the second, but that only gave him more confidence, and Anderson's in trouble. And Anderson is hobbling. Oh, brother, what a shot by Cunningham. He's looking to polish it off. He is just airing it out, pouring it on, swarming.
The referee gave him a warning. You can see the tempers kind of rising there.
But it looked like a foul by Cunningham. And now Corey Schaefer is trying to settle Anderson down. Anderson very upset. Looked like he got one right in the kneecap.
Yeah. But you got to protect yourself at all times in the ring unless the referee's stopping it. Right. So he was fair game to keep Cunningham.
A fighter can kick anywhere except on the groin or the knee joint. It looked like Anderson was hobbled by a shot to the knee. Midway, round 4. It's like the calm after the storm now. Let's see if it heats up again. A running start by Cunningham and a knee to the head. And that's another infraction by Cunningham. He's got to be careful. He could get disqualified. And now Corey Schaefer taking control.
Taking the point away from Cunningham. You can't grab the head, you can't clinch. That's what he got him for.
See, this is new. You know, that's a new rule, and the fighters aren't used to the knees without the grabbing. It's a new rule, and it's tough for them to adjust to it. He's having a hard time adjusting.
The rules have been modified here tonight. It's not quite as barbaric as Muay Thai fighting, and let's see how this continues.
He kind of got used to clenching and using the knee. It's a combination. So, like Chuck said, he's got to get away from doing that in his heart. This is the first time not clenching.
We'll give you some more insight into the rules momentarily. Final seconds of round 4.
With that penalty point, he's got a lot to catch up on now. He's going to have to really be cool and start playing his way of fighting, his game.
I mean, this could be a 10-8 round for Anderson as a result of the penalizer.
And of course, in the second round, Cunningham was knocked down. That could be a 10-8 round. So Chuck's absolutely right. It could be a hole that keeps that for himself.
And in Las Vegas, we have seen some very interesting decisions.
Indeed, we have.
Underline the word interesting.
Yes. The emphasis on very.
Yes, Sugar put on the attack, and that's it for round 4.
He's got reflexes in combination because he's a noticeably clean fighter. But again, it is a foul according to the rules, and it could cost him.
Well, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, and that's what Cunningham is trying to get adjusted to here. And he gets up for round 5.
No question.
This is an 8-rounder for the World Martial Arts Challenge Junior Welterweight Championship. Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham in the black trunks with the gold trim. Chris Pitbull Anderson in the blue trunks with the gold trim. Cunningham is the current North American welterweight kickboxing champ. Anderson, a former world lightweight champ in kickboxing. Curious exchange.
Nice round kick away by Cunningham. But you can see why Anderson got the nickname Pitbull. He's in there on him. Leg kicks are starting to take effect on Anderson. Oh, nice. Right that combination. Cunningham starting to chop this down. He realizes he's got to slow him down a little bit.
Chris is tough, though. He can take a solid hit, as you can tell. It didn't even phase him. A solid left, right to the jaw didn't even phase him.
Absolutely right.
I'll tell you what, both fighters in tip-top condition.
Yeah, they'd have to go 8 3-minute rounds, punching and kicking, and using the knees as well.
And Cunningham falling over Anderson. It is not ruled a knockdown. There has been one legitimate knockdown, and of all people, it was Cunningham who went down in the second round, although he claims he slipped. The ring does seem to be a little bit on the slippery side. That's the midway point, round 5.
No question, we've seen several fighters slip.
I think the takedown, or when he did go down, was a combination of slip. But it was ruled a knockdown, so it doesn't matter what you call it.
Goes in the books.
He goes in the books.
I did a fight recently in Australia where it was outdoors and it was raining, and there was good reason for some slipping.
Oh my God.
They all had to go to one side of the ring to fight. But no problem here at the beautiful Thomas and Mack Center.
Nice side kick by Anderson.
Talking, of course, about the Zuma Nelson-Jeff Bennett rematch a couple of weeks ago in Melbourne, Australia, where it rained through the canopy onto the ring. That was wild.
That was a wild fight. And sidekick back by Pete Cunningham.
A big, heavy kick by Cunningham. But the Pitbull can take it. In slow motion. Two very tenacious fighters. And it's straight ahead all the way. That's the end of round 4. As we enter round 6, Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham. Oh, good right. And that snapped the head back of Anderson.
Back kick by Cunningham. Push Anderson back.
Combination just missed by Cunningham. And Cunningham really looking like a man possessed here in round 6.
He knows he has points to catch up on, and now he's starting to try to get him back.
There is no question he lost points on fouls and on the knockdown of the second round, so you never know.
He's hurting Anderson with those leg kicks.
Yeah, Chris is hurting bad
He
now.
really is.
Oh, he caught him with a nice right hand.
Cunningham wants to leave this up to the judges. He wants to end this now in the 6th.
Yeah.
Lunging kicks by Cunningham.
And he hurt him with a drive-in left round kick to the leg and then followed up with a right hand to the head.
Meanwhile, Anderson limping around the ring noticeably. He's got welts on the back of his left leg. Oh, what a great kick.
Oh, beautiful round kick. I mean, very hard. He's really starting to paralyze Anderson's leg.
He just came from underneath and submarined Anderson.
He's working both legs. Pete Cunningham threw a right round to the left leg and a left round to the right leg.
And then he goes upstairs.
He's a brilliant fighter. He goes up, he goes down, he goes to the inside.
We are seeing it all from Sugarfoot Cunningham.
That's going to hurt the Pitbull's mobility. Yes, he's already starting to overreact to it now. He's obviously got a lot of pain in his leg. Oh.
Yeah, he's just about had it.
That could have done it right there.
Anderson just,
I'm even surprised that they haven't stopped it now.
Well, he's fighting back, but he's got enough. All over the road.
yeah.
What a finish in the 6th for Cunningham.
Cunningham really turning it up in the 6th round.
It may have been a short round, and much to the happiness of the Pitbull. Meanwhile, they really urge on Cunningham in that corner.
He may have to do that scene 14 to 15 times.
They want to start stopping and starting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the big difference, I guess.
Yeah.
Right now, Anderson, I think, would like to stop, but they continue on round 7, scheduled for 8. How much more punishment can this kid take?
Well, he's got the heart of a champion. He's been a champion. He wants to be a champion again. So, Chris Anderson, born in Chicago, tough kid. He's limping noticeably. And Cunningham's obviously going to keep working on his legs. Oh, he goes high with the round. He misses.
Cunningham, probably the greatest technician in the history of kickboxing, according to the World Ratings Chart and Kickboxing publication. A full match left.
Oh, round kick. Beautiful round kick by Pete Sugarfoot Cunningham to the face of Chris Anderson. And oh, a nice driving side kick by Pete Cunningham. And again, a beautiful round kick to the leg.
And Anderson went flying. I don't mean just one and throw it out.
Yeah. That's enough.
Anderson upset, but he shouldn't be. And Cunningham does quite a flip to celebrate.
He got caught in the middle of his flip. He did. By one of his cornermen.
He did. He collided with one of his cornermen. Meanwhile, look at Anderson's reaction here. He's not happy. He thought he could continue, but his corner threw in the towel.
He's very unhappy with his corner, and I don't blame him in a way. I mean, he had the heart. He wanted to keep going.
Yeah, that's no way for a champion to go down.
No, that's too bad. I think his corner threw in prematurely.
Yeah.
And a very
Yeah. no excuses. Chris is a very good fighter, and yes, he's a worthy champion. Tough kid, very tough kid, and a good puncher. We just heard we got to come out straight away to switch the fights around, so we were kind of cold coming into the fight. So it took me quite a while to get going. And my trainer, Duran, and Ursula Jacobs, were trying to get me to cross the right hand and working the leg kicks, and the leg kicks, they turned out for us. So
now you were penalized a point earlier. Did that affect your fight?
I know whenever you penalize a point in a round, it's kind of hard playing catch-up. So that was on my mind a bit. But my corner showed me that all I had to do was stay on him, stay on his legs, and everything would work out for us.
And you put the pressure on in the 6th and 7th round.
Yeah, you got it, because by the 6th and 7th round, I figured, okay, the kid's a bit of a puncher. I don't feel any warmer than I did when I came in the first round, so let me cut him down a bit.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham